up on us.
Never seen anything quite like that.
Hey guys, welcome back. We're on our way up to 10,000 steps. From the last episode, you'll know we left off in Iverstead. I did stop at the end to buy a little bit of food for the trip. I was hoping to buy maybe a sleeping bag or some soups. Soups will help me stay warm. On the way up here, it will get really cold. Unfortunately, I didn't find any soups, so we're going to have to just hope for the best. There's not a general merchant in Iverstead, so I wasn't able to grab a sleeping bag either, so you can see I'm a little bit tired and a little bit hungry right now. I do have some like normal food for when I get a little bit hungry. I don't want to waste it right now, but we're just gonna make our way up the 10,000 steps, chase this wolf down, I guess. Come on, let me loot you. There we go. And then I did stop at the farm that's right in Iverstead, and I grabbed some cabbage and potatoes so that I can make some soups later. I have some salt piles as well. There's just not a cooking station in the inn in Iverstead, which is kind of strange for an inn to not have that, but I guess we'll just make do with what we have. The trip up the 10,000 steps isn't going to be terribly interesting. It's mainly just a couple wolves here at the beginning, and then further up there is a frost troll that we're going to have to fight, which might be a little bit more interesting. I'm going to try not to use the fire arrows for the most part. They are a little bit overpowered for me right now. I kind of want it to be a little bit more difficult, so I'm going to try not to use those as much as possible. Okay guys, we're coming up here to the frost troll that I was talking about. You can see the dark red portion of my health bar. That's because I'm essentially freezing to death. So hopefully we can get this done fairly quickly. I'd say we're a little more than halfway up to Hierarchar at this point. This frost troll's up the steps. We're going to kill it. Yeah, kind of seen that coming. We're back again. This time I'm actually going to save so that if I die, I don't have to go all the way back to the beginning. Like I said, I'm going to use my fire arrows on him. There's just no way that I'm going to be able to get close to him without him actually killing me. Come on, come down here. There we go. Oh, the fire arrows might not even be enough. Oh no. Lydia, get him. Lydia, get him. I lit Lydia on fire. Oh no. Come on, he's almost there. Okay. I'm just gonna let her get him. I don't want to kill her on accident. There we go. Okay, here we are. We're coming up. There's a Hierarchar right there. Thank goodness, because my health is really hurting. I'm gonna go in, and I think I'm gonna... Well, I'll probably rest and eat after I talk to them, but I'm not going to talk through their dialogue. I don't like to talk during the quest dialogue in case there's somebody that hasn't played the quests or just wants to listen to the quests again.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age. First, let us see if you truly are Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Yes, my Thane? Yes, my Thane?
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to Hierarchar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here? We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you. You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say. You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro. You learn a new word like a master. You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro. Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Come on, a little faster with the summons, please.
Again. You learn quickly. Once more. Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
Alright, we're gonna have to go back out in the cold again, so hopefully... Okay, it is nighttime, so hopefully this won't take too long, so I don't lose too much health out there. Come on, old people, let's go.
What's on your mind?
Lydia, I'm not here for you.
We will now see how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you Wuld, which means whirlwind. Wuld. You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum.
Come on, learn the word. There we go.
What's on your mind?
Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of Wuld. Now we will see how quickly you can master a new shout. Master Wolfgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori. X.
There's the cold setting in a little bit.
Now it's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint
Lydia,
to
you're in
pass
my way.
through before it closes.
Trying to do something.
Your quick mastery of a new Thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself... You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller.
What is Lydia doing?
From his tomb in the ancient fane of Ustengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Okay, I'm not going to go through all this dialogue because it's all pretty boring. Basically, Jurgen Windcaller was the first of the Greybeards, so we have to go get one of the artifacts from him to prove that we're Dragonborn, and to prove that we're able to use the Dragonborn abilities.
Wind, guide you.
So I'm going to get rested up, eat some food, warm up a little bit, and then, unfortunately, I have to walk all the way back to basically Whiterun, because from Whiterun I'm going to take a carriage to Morthal. That'll be the fastest way to get there. So I'll see you when we're, at least closer to Ustengrav. Okay, so I was just running back down to Iverstead, and then I ran into these guys. I kinda forgot that they were gonna show up.
Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. The true Dragonborn comes. You are but his shadow. When Lord Mirk appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
I'm being honest right now, they might have killed me. You know, I keep saying they're not. So they're not exactly weak. Oh, I might kill a guard. Oh, I need to be careful. Let's not use the flamethrowers. Let's help me a little bit. No. Oh, I think they just fell through the map. Okay, that's a problem. Where are the other ones? There have been one or two more of them. Okay, well, unfortunately, if they fell through the map, I can't actually grab that quest right now, so I'm gonna do what I was doing and rest up and get food and whatnot. Guys, am I going insane, or has Fandal not been here the whole time? He just showed up. Like, I just walked in here and he's here.
Out?
He's not following me either. I don't know why he's here.
About staying the night.
I guess he can follow me now.
Excellent.
I could use the extra help. That's just kind of strange that he hasn't been here the whole time, and then all of a sudden he just showed up.
If I...
Okay, so it's the next day, I'm all rested up and everything, and they're still under the map, but I'm actually able to get to them a little bit, so I'm gonna grab some of their stuff while I'm here. Grab most of that stuff. Okay. And now I got Lydia and Fandal following me. I'll read the cultist order later. I'm kind of focusing on one thing at a time right now. So I'm just gonna run all the way back to Whiterun, and then I think there's a sword that I wanted to try to make. I did level up a little bit. I was going to potentially try and get to the Dwarven armor smithing, but you can say I'm a little ways off of that. So while I'm there, I might see if I have some materials to make some iron daggers and do some good old-fashioned smith speed leveling. So I'll just see you guys when I'm done with all that stuff before we get to Ustengrav. I have no idea what's going on here. I thought I'd hit record because it looks like it could be bad for us.
This is my treasure.
Yep, looks bad for us. Oh, I need to learn how to block better.
Mercy!
Do you have a death wish?
Here is the sword I wanted to make, by the way. This is from a mod, but I can't remember off the top of my head which mod it is, but I'm gonna go ahead and buy the 3 steel ingot that I need to make that, and I'll end up making that, and then I'm going to level up my blacksmithing to level 30, I think it was, so that I can make a little bit better gear. And then I'm also going to figure out... I have no idea what this is. Okay, anyway, I'm going to figure out... I just need firewood. Okay, so I'm also going to make this, and then the sword, and then we will get going on our trip to Ustengrav. Okay, so I just made my new sword, and I just wanted to point out to you guys real quick, the damage on this steel sword that I had is 13 damage, and then the one I just made is 31, so that's a major increase in damage. I'm also going to try and sharpen it, so it'll go up even more from there, so that will allow us to kill things a little bit quicker.
Never met one of your cats. Ajit, they call themselves. I hear there's whole countries full
What's
of
on your mind?
Okay, so here we are in Morthal. I'm going to stop at the inn and rest up. You can see it's quite dark right now. It's 11 at night, so I'm gonna get some food, rest up, warm up a little bit, and then we'll head over to Ustengrav, which isn't too far from here. It's just right there. So what I did was I just took the carriage from Whiterun up to Morthal, and then we'll walk the rest of the way. At last, here we are coming up to Ustengrav. Gonna test out this new sword finally. There hasn't been any enemies on the way here, so I haven't got a chance to actually test it yet. Definitely better than before. So, real quick before we go in, I just want to show you I also improved the chest and legs part of my armor as well as the helmet. And then I did end up making up the camping supplies. And then I improved my sword, so it went from 31 damage to 35 damage. Just gonna take a peek over here, see if there's any good loot. I also stopped at the inn in Morthal, not only to rest, I also grabbed some more food from there. So we're pretty stocked up on food. We got catfishes, I was able to make some potato soup, tuna steak, so we should be good on food. I'm not sure how much of this dungeon you're actually going to want to see. I'm not going to skip through it, probably, but I will include timestamps so that if there's any part that you don't really want to see, you'll be able to skip by it.
These thralls of yours are slower than Argonians in a blizzard.
They already see me.
Feel free to grab a pick and cut them out.
Usually I would sneak through. I kind of usually just play sneak builds in Skyrim, but I want it to be a little bit more difficult, so I'm not going to snipe them with fire arrows. Probably a little more entertaining if I actually have to fight them too. Let's see. 12 damage on that one and 13 on that one, so it's a little bit better than my Imperial bow, so I'm just going to get rid of that one. I thought that might have been a skill book. I should have done by the price on it. Did I already open that chest? Yeah, I did. Apparently he needed 2 pickaxes to do his job. Alright, let me get healed up a little bit so we continue on. I'm probably not going to be able to carry all of these robes, but I'm going to try and carry quite a few of them because they're enchanted, so they're going to sell for quite a bit of money. I think, so the value is 55, I think when I sell them it'll be like 25 or something like that. I think after this I'm going to make some gold to be able to buy Breeze Home finally, and then I'm going to probably put one of the 2 of these guys in there. I'm not sure if I'll keep Lydia or Faendal with me. Lydia kind of makes a little bit more sense. I think she She's technically stronger since she's using a sword instead of a bow. But I'm not sure. I kind of like Faendal. But, I'll have to get enough gold to be able to buy Breeze Home before I can do that. And then with the amazing follower tweaks mod, I'll be able to set the home of, like, my followers, so when I dismiss them, they'll return there instead of back to wherever I met them.
Victory. For now.
And then, guys, by the way, I did make, like, 22 iron daggers, and it wasn't enough to get me to, 30 blacksmithing, so that's why I haven't got different armor yet. I think it got me to, like, yeah, 25, so it wasn't really helping a ton. So I kind of just gave up on that, because I didn't want to use all my materials. Eventually, I'll get my blacksmithing up so we can get some better gear. I didn't grab that coin purse right there. Oh, well, it's probably like 5 gold. Not gonna go back in there for it. So usually when I play this, I usually just like jump down right there, because you can kind of skip a lot of the dungeon going that way. But I'm gonna do it the proper way, and also I don't think I'd actually survive that fall. I don't really need to use my shouts, but, you know, we'll do it the way the game intended it to be done. I keep saying I can't block since I have my heal on, but I don't want to take it off, because as soon as I take it off, I end up just having to put it back on myself. Hey, Lydia, that was my kill. She stole my kill. Ooh, cheese. Do I need cheese? I probably don't need cheese. I don't want to have to carry it. Guys, if I miss anything in the dungeons that I do, let me know in the comments. I'm definitely not an expert. The only one that I really know, like, every little location is in Bleak Falls Barrow. The other ones I definitely don't know as well. So I probably missed a ton of loot in this one already. Where's that? Like a glitch in the floor. Oh, that's good. Okay. Ooh, more fire arrows. I could always use more fire arrows. I kind of wonder. I'm gonna try. I wonder if the fire arrows will light the oils up.
The ancient North were a savage,
Oh yeah,
but they built some remarkable
that's amazing. That's gonna be real handy later. Did I not put my sword on here? No, I did. Where is it? Oh, right there. I just missed it. Alright, so here's where it's gonna get a little bit tricky to do in third person. I might end up having to put it in first person to be able to do it. Oh, there's a skeleton right there. Get him, guys. Kill him. Good job. I see his dot. There he is. I see him. Come here. I'm just gonna bait him out with an iron arrow, I think. Come here. There you go.
Gets around.
Cool, cool. Alright, get this guy. The fire arrows really are too good. I shouldn't be using them, but, you know, they're just skeletons. They die quick anyway. Totally missed out. Now he's gonna die anyway. Alright. Got that taken care of. Alright, so if we go on this platform up here, there's going to be a little bit of loot in there, and then we'll go around that way and get whatever loot's there. And then there's also, we're going to have to go down in kind of this pit down there. You can see the wall right there. We're going to need to go grab that for sure. I'm pretty sure I got all the skeletons in this area, so that shouldn't be a problem for us. They know you're in my way. Let's just jump down here. Might take a little damage, it's not a big deal. I don't actually know if there's any loot back here. I can't remember for sure. It doesn't look like there actually is. Oh, I stand corrected. Definitely take a flawless gem. Alright, let's go down here and grab the ward wall. I think I'm just gonna jump and then heal myself. Maybe I'll save first just in case I die. I shouldn't die there. Once again, I stand corrected. Good thing I saved that. Alright, so let's... Oh, I saved at a bad time. Can I get back up? Okay, that was sketchy for a second. That was real close. Alright, let's go the way I was actually supposed to go. So we don't die again. Just have to go the long way. Probably eat a snack. Do I have any snacks? Not really. All the food that I have is like high food point, so I don't want to waste it on just that little bit. Okay, now that we've arrived safely, let's get this word learned. See, if I would have had this shout unlocked previous to jumping, I could have just activated that shout and I would have been fine. It basically makes you invincible for like a second or like a few seconds, but depending on how many words you have learned. Yeah, I guess I'll mine this stuff up. I'll just fast forward past the mining part, because mining takes forever, and for some reason on my game it glitches out sometimes. Of course I got two before I did. That's right, it was just skeleton. Alright. This might take me a couple of tries. I definitely have to do it in first person though. I usually end up missing this on the first couple of tries. Is that light gonna go out so I can do it properly? Come here, you two. I need you out of my way. Maybe that light's not gonna go off. I'm not sure. Hey, I did it. Cool. Now they can follow us. And then, For this part, I'm definitely going to be sneaking and using my bow, because if you can see, there's webs everywhere because there's spiders up here. And spiders are icky, and I don't want to see them. So I'm going to blow them up with my bow instead. Oh. Okay. There is a spider up there. Usually they only come out if you like try and backtrack back through this area. Oh, there we go. We got him. There's one. And there's two. Alright. Like I said, usually they don't come out unless you like come back through this area, and then they'll jump down at you, but I'm just gonna deal with them now so I don't have to later. Or potentially so they don't come at me as I'm trying to navigate this. All these tiles on the floor will light me on fire if I step on it, so I'm just gonna kind of stay on this part. And then I'm gonna get these spiders before they see me. Blowing spiders up with flame arrows is very satisfying. I wish I could do that in real life. Okay, and then there's the beast of all spiders, which is up there. I'm gonna try and get a little bit closer. I'm probably gonna get lit on fire a little bit, trying to get close, but that's better than being eaten by a spider. Oh, it's not better. Oh, I lied. Let me drink some potions and fix that, and then I'll just go a little bit faster over this spot. Run. Sure, now the fire didn't light me on fire, but you can see that spider guy up there, and I really just don't want him to drop on my head. Oh god. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. Get away from me. Get away from me. Oh, I hate it. Okay. I believe that was the last spider, so we should be okay to get our sword back out. I actually think those were the last enemies in this particular dungeon. Gotta search some of this stuff. Sometimes there's some neat loot. Let's get through these webs. Alright, here we are. This should be the end here.
Remember to check behind you every once in a while. Who knows what might try to sneak up on us.
Have you seen anything quite like that?
Dragonborn, I need to speak to you urgently. Rent the attic room at the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood, and I'll meet you. A friend. Alright, so they took my Horn of Jurgen Windcaller that I was coming here for, so we're gonna have to go retrieve that from them. But there we go, guys. That's the end of this particular dungeon. I'm gonna loot some stuff on the way out. There's a few things to loot on the way out. And then I will meet you back in Riverwood. Did anybody see where I picked up a disease from? I guess I'm gonna have to buy a cure disease potion to fix that. Oh no. I hate it. I hate it a lot. Why are those spiders just like out on the road? It's the dumbest thing. Guys, I think we're getting a dog, because I believe this is Miko's shack, and that must be Miko right there. Oh, slow down, buddy. I really hope he can't die. Okay. So if anybody wants to read the journal, go ahead and pause that. I'm not going to read it out. Oops, I don't want to sleep in the bed. Hello, Miko. Hi, buddy. What's up? You want a new home? Come on, buddy. Let me loot some of your owner stuff. I don't think you need it anymore. Okay, so it registered him with my follower mod, so I think he won't be able to die.
Stupid dog.
Doll, don't you disrespect my dog like that. So I'm not sure if I can kill my followers or not. I know I used to be able to accidentally kill them, because I've done it before. But I think with the Amazing Follower Tweaks mod, it doesn't allow them to actually die. They just kind of go into like that, like wounded animation, and they'll eventually get back up. But anyway, I'm going to continue my journey over to Riverwood, because Morthal doesn't actually have a carriage stop there. You can ride a carriage to Morthal, but you can't take a carriage out of Morthal, so I have to run all the way back. Again, like that. I keep coming up to some interesting things to show you guys. Looks like there was some kind of like a bandit attack here. I went kind of a weird way to, that's disgusting. I went kind of a weird way to get back to Whiterun because I didn't want to go through the mountain, so I kind of swung out and around this way, and I'm gonna go, I'll probably end up hitting up Warwickstead maybe, and then going that way. So it's kind of a long journey. If I see anything else, I'll take a clip of that as well. Like 2 seconds after that last clip, I found a swarm of warthogs. If y'all wanted to see those, they're kind of swimming in the water right now. And then I'm going to investigate what this is over here, because I'm not exactly sure. Maybe a hunter's camp? These tents just look kind of different. They caught my eye. Doesn't look like anything important over here, though, so I'll get back to the road and continue on my journey. So, I came up to this, and that symbol on my compass up there kind of means that this is going to be a Forsworn camp, which I know this area is kind of known for that, but that's going to be a problem. I don't know if I can fight them. Is that a Forsworn? What is that? If they're just bandits, I can deal with that. Okay. Looks like maybe just bandits. I don't want to. Okay. I might want to kill that, but I guess it was attacking me. I didn't have much choice. Okay, so they're just bandits, so it's not that big of a deal. Bandits and dogs, I guess. That's the bandit chief. He's gonna be a little bit harder to fight. He's kinda... This one back at least. There's the mage right there. There's always like one mage and then one bandit chief, and there's all the kings. There we go. Got it taken care of. Man, this bandit camp has all kinds of things happening. Now there's 2 little sheepdogs walking through here. I'm glad they weren't here when all that was going down. They're really cute though. I think there's supposed to be like a shepherd somewhere near them, but I'm gonna keep going. It's getting dark out. I might have to set up camp eventually. If I do, I'll bring you guys back for that, but otherwise I'm just gonna try and keep going back. Okay, we just got to Rorikstead. I think there's an inn here. Yeah, right there. I'm gonna rest up in the inn. Thanks, Lydia. That's not disrespectful at all. Anyway, I'm gonna rest up at the inn, and then we'll keep going. And also, look how beautiful it is out. Anyway, we're gonna rest up. I'll see you after.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here.
Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh?
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
You want to read that? Go ahead and pause. So basically this is triggered when you hit level 10, and Jarl Siggeir wants you to go do a quest for him, and that will eventually allow you to be able to purchase property to build one of the Hearthfire DLC houses on. We will be doing that at some point. I'm gonna need a lot more gold before I do that, though. We just got here to Riverwood. While I'm here, I'm gonna drop off some stuff at my house. Also, I stopped by Whiterun Stables, and I was checking to see how much a horse would cost, because I was kind of tired of running everywhere. And I've seen that he had for sale a map of wild horses. And so, I bought that, and he gave me this, which has, like, the locations and stuff. in it, and then it also gave me this quest where it gave me like a bunch of horses to track down and tame them. So we're going to be doing that at some point too. I'm not sure exactly when we're going to be doing all this stuff, but it is on the agenda. So if you want to see those types of videos, like and subscribe and click that notification bell so that you get notified when I put a new video out.
You're that visitor been poking around. Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
Alright, we just got into the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood to get the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller back. And then I also did dismiss Miko and Feindal. I just had him hang out here in the Sleeping Giant so I could find him later, but it was just getting a little bit too cluttered with that many people following me around, so... Lydia, can you...
Still here.
Lydia, you're in the way. Back
So
up,
you're
there
the
you go.
Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this.
Yes, yes I am.
Follow me. Not here. Follow me.
Wait, are you going? Lydia, you weren't supposed to open the door. There
Now
we
we
go.
can talk.
Okay, while we're down here, I am going to take... Well, actually I'm not. It's not nearly as good as what I have, so I'm not going to take that.
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right. I hope so.
Lydia.
You'll forgive me if I don't assume that something's true just because the Greybeards say so. I just handed you the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Does that make me Dragonborn too?
No, that makes you a thief.
It was the only way I could make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap.
I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out.
Well, then start talking.
Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a drag permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Kind of a personal question.
Good. And you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough. Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it. I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty, and I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Fair enough.
Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it. I can't wait around for you to make up your mind. I'll meet you at Kynes Grove. Don't waste time getting there.
Alright, I'll see you there then. But first, let's go take this horn to the Greybeards. Again, can't fast travel, so it's gonna take me a while to run over there. And, I'll probably have to stop at the inn in Iverstead again to rest up, but we'll get on the road. As we're coming up to High Hrothgar finally, as you can see, this adventure was a little bit cold, but there was nothing exciting, like fight-wise, that happened on the way since I had already cleared these roads when we came up here before. So I'm gonna go in and give them the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller and be basically initiated into the Greybeard's little cult, I suppose, that they have going up here. I'm gonna tell her to wait here
Still here. As you wish, my thing.
so she doesn't get in our way. But I'm gonna not talk through this part, and then I'm gonna call it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
You've retrieved the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Well done. You have now passed all trials. Come with me. It's time for us to recognize your form as Dragon. You are ready to learn the final word of humility. With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will now gift you with knowledge of Da. You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready. Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.